Welcome to English Binglish Part 2. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's practice listening in English.
Don't waste your life. I am Mira. I'm a doctor. For the last 8 years, I have worked at St. Heverly Hospital, a small medical center hidden among the quiet hills of Somerset. My life, though dedicated and disciplined, often feels like a book with missing pages. I used to believe that being a good doctor meant giving up everything else, my rest, my friends, even my joy. I had convinced myself that my purpose was to save lives, even if it meant forgetting to live my own. And then one stormy evening, everything changed. The rain was relentless that night, pounding against the windows like a warning. I had just removed my gloves after a 10-hour shift when the emergency bell rang. Accident on the 39 road, the nurse called out breathlessly. Male patient, early 30s, head injury, chest trauma, condition critical. I rushed back into the emergency room. They wailed in a man's blood on his forehead, rainwater dripping from his clothes, his body trembling, his face was pale. But there was something striking about him, something fragile yet strong. The nurse handed me the report. His name's Aaron Blake. She said no family yet found. Car crash. Locals say he is the photographer. Lives alone in the village. For the next several hours, I worked tirelessly, monitoring oxygen, stopping the bleeding, praying silently as the machines beat beside me. Finally, near midnight, his pulse steadied. I exhaled and whispered, "You are safe now, Mr. Blake." The next morning I visited him. His eyes were half open, unfocused. When I leaned closer, he asked in a weak voice, "Am I alive?" I smiled gently. "Yes, you are, and I'd like to keep it that way." He gave a faint, tired smile. "That's good news, I suppose, though I don't know what I am alive for anymore." His words startled me. Most patients were afraid of dying. He sounded afraid of living. Over the next few days, as he began to recover, I learned more about him. He was a talented travel photographer. His pictures had been published in London magazines, mountains, rivers, faces, cities. He had seen the world, but somewhere in between the fame, deadlines, and exhaustion, he had lost himself. He once told me quietly, "I have been running my whole life, doctor, always chasing the next shot, the next success. I never stopped to ask myself why. The accident is the first time life forced me to stop." I didn't know what to say because, in truth, I understood. I had been doing the same, chasing perfection, chasing meaning, and in the process, forgetting how to live. As weeks passed, Aaron's condition improved. He could walk short distances and often sat by the big window near the ward. Every morning I'd find him there, sketching or writing something. One afternoon I found him watching the rain outside. "It's beautiful," he said softly. "What is?" I asked. "The way rain falls," he said. "It doesn't ask permission. It just exists." I think people forget to do that, to just exist, without pressure or fear. I smiled. "You sound like a philosopher." He chuckled weakly. "Or maybe just a man who almost died." His laughter filled the cold room with warmth. For the first time in months, I laughed too. The day he was discharged, the hospital felt strangely quiet. He came to my office, still walking slowly, holding an envelope in his hand. "I have something for you," he said. Inside was the photograph, a sunrise over the green hills of Somerset, golden light spinning across the fields. It was breathtaking. On the back, he had written in neat handwriting. Thank you for saving my life, Dr. Mira. But please don't forget to save your own. Don't waste it in fear or endless work. Go outside, watch a sunrise, feel alive. I stood there holding the photograph long after he left. Something inside me shifted. That night, instead of staying late in the hospital, I went outside. The sky was clear, the air smelled of rain and grass, and for the first time in years, I breathed. Months passed. I often thought of Aaron, his calm eyes, his words, his reminder that life was more than duty. One spring morning, while visiting a nearby village fair, I saw a small crowd gathered around a photograph store. There, under a sign that read, "Moments Worth Living," stood Aaron smiling, alive, surrounded by his pictures. He looked up and our eyes met. For a second, it felt like time stood still. "Dr. Mira," he said, his voice warm, "you came." "I told you to keep living." I smiled. "Seems like you listened." He laughed softly. "I did. And you?" I looked at the morning sun above us, the laughter of children, the scent of fresh flowers, and said quietly, "I am learning." He handed me another photo, this one of the hospital window where he used to sit. "You changed my life, Mira," he said. I shook my head. "No, Aaron, you reminded me not to waste mine." Years later, that photograph still hangs in my office. Sometimes when I look at it, the sunrise over the countryside, I remember the man who taught me the simplest truth of all. Life is not meant to be survived, it's meant to be lived. Don't waste your life waiting for perfect days. Find joy in the ordinary ones because they are life itself.
Thank you, my dear subscriber, for being here with me. Your support means everything to me. I hope this story touched your heart. Until next time, keep learning, keep practicing, keep growing, and never stop believing in the power of consistent daily action. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this message. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.